Hello and welcome back to another video of Language Player's How-To series. In this video, I'll show you how you can view collocations in Language Player's dictionary. Let's get started. For example, I have the word 印象, meaning impression. And now notice that on the tabs, I have collocations as an item. So I'm going to press on collocations and bring up collocations with 印象. Collocations basically mean phrases that contain a given word. For example, 很好的印象, 很坏的印象, etc. Right? So these are collocates. So here we can see we have a lot of collocations with the word 印象, and it's grouped by various headers. For example, in modifier, that means the word 印象 is preceded by a modifier that is a noun. 刻板 means stereograph, literally means to chisel an impression into a printing board. So this is a noun, as you can see. So this noun modifies this word. So that's in modifier. A modifier is an adjective that modifies this term. So we can see how this word is used in various phrases. This is especially useful when you're comparing this word with another word. For example, if I go to related, and I see that we have a whole bunch of synonyms of 印象. Let's say that I want to compare 印象 with 形象. Then I can press this compare button right here. It looks like a yin-yang sign. If I press on that, then it compares 印象 and 形象. And if you scroll down, you can see we have a collocations tab. If you press on collocations, then this is going to query our corpus and return the collocations for both words, 印象 and 形象, and then put them side by side. So this way you can see that 印象 is being modified by nouns like 刻板, right? 刻板, 负面视觉, right? 视觉印象, 负面印象, 刻板印象. You can get translations here as well. 刻板印象 means stereotype. 负面印象 means negative impression. In modifiers with 形象, we can see that these words are different, right? So the words that modify 形象 are very different from the words that modify 印象. For example, 企业形象 is the image of a corporate image. 正面形象 is positive image. So you see we have different collocates for with 印象 and with 形象. You can just go down the list and you can see various other structures that can help you contrast these two words. 人的印象 versus 神的形象, right? 人的印象, the impression of people, versus 神的形象, the image of God. Right? So you can see that these words are collocating with drastically different other nouns. And as I've mentioned before, all of these data is pulled from what we call a corpus. A corpus is a large database of Chinese text, and from that big database of Chinese text, we have extracted these items, these phrases. So it depends on what database you use, you are going to see different collocations listed here. So currently our corpus is this is either 10.10.17 traditional STF2, and this is changeable in your settings. If you go to your cogwheel on the top right, and then you go to more settings, and if you scroll all the way down, you can see we have text corpus settings. So here we have a bunch of different corpora from Sketch Engine. By default, this is using Chinese Web 2017. In the previous demonstration, I have changed this to traditional. So let's change it back and then see what collocations we get after we change back to the default. So let's go back. Okay, so here we have more and or and object of in mod. So we have, as you can see, we now have some different headers. If you want, you can also choose a very particular or very small corpus. For example, the Chinese gigaword corpus. This is only limited to mainland Chinese. Let's pick that, for example. So this is pulled from the gigaword corpus. As you can see, the collocations are a little bit different. If you want, you can also see what the UN has been saying in Chinese. So if you go to Opus 2 Chinese, this is more like an open source text type of corpus. A lot of the text is derived from UN proceedings, etc. Okay, so this is a very small list. Now you have 好的印象, 错误的印象, 得到的印象, right? Usually, I recommend that you just keep it to the default. Alright, so that's how you can view the collocations of a word on Language Player. I'll see you in the next video.